Hey Empirenistas, happy Thursday. Hello. I want to know what happened. Nobody reminded me that it's the last week of March. For one, I've been in such a daze because it's spring break. Nobody reminded me that it was the last week of quarter one. So, what's up? Are we just gonna go into quarter two like it's nothing? Like we hit our goal, so we just gonna keep pushing forward, or what would happen? So I want to talk about that real quick before we go into quarter two. So if you are there, shout me out a hey girl, hey, and let me know who's watching. If you are a replay viewer, hello, and also hello to all of our new members. Don't forget to introduce yourself. Don't forget to say hello and let us know who you are, what you do, so that way we can collaborate with you. So, for those of you who do not know who I am Alicia Henderson, and I am the Empire Building Business and Online Marketing Strategist for the powerhouse service-based entrepreneur that wants to slay her goals, build an empire, and stand out as the online authority in their industry. And I help you all to do this by utilizing online marketing strategies to grow your business. So, quarter one, how did it go? I want to know how your quarter one went. Was it all that you expected? Was it above and beyond the best thing in the world, or did it not go so well? Or were you one of those people that used quarter one to set up the rest of the quarters in your business? Which that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I did that last year and it was the best thing I could have done probably for my business last year. So, when we are growing these businesses and building them, the thing that you want to do and realize is that you're always taking inventory of your business. You're always looking at things to see what worked, what didn't work, how you can improve something. Were there areas that you had to let go? Were there areas that need improvement? Or were there areas that were just spot on and all you have to do is replicate and rinse and repeat? I'm all for the learning and implementation. Hey, Tanya. I'm all for the making sure that I can rinse and repeat. Because when you have those systems in place, when you have those strategies in place, you can rinse and repeat on a daily basis. So you don't really have to always reinvent the wheel and always do things over and over again. So we talked about last year in December planning out our 2018. And I actually had a mastermind, and I actually work with my clients one-on-one to plan out their years, to plan out their quarters. And with my coach, I actually planned out my 90 days. I did this in the beginning of March. Was it this month or last month? I planned out the next 90 days because I wanted to make sure that I knew exactly what my goals were, who I wanted to talk to, who I wanted to get in, connections with, what I wanted to accomplish, what my numbers were, how many clients I needed to get, what I needed to do to do that. A lot of times we assume, oh, well, I'm going to have a webinar. So because I have a webinar, I'm going to get all the clients I need. Or because I have a website and I'm telling people about my website, I'm going to get all the clients I need. And that's just not going to get it. That's not realistic. You have to have your system. You have to have your marketing strategy in place that works, that's going to constantly get you clients all the time. So I take inventory of what I did in 2017, and then I said, okay, this is what worked. This was not great. Let me dump that, or let me make adjustments to it, and then keep going. So this is what you're going to do for quarter two. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to say, okay, you're going to be real with yourself. Did I give my all? Did I give 100%? Because if you didn't give 100%, then you got to know you've got to give 100% for the rest of the year. What was it that I did that worked? That I had joy, that I didn't grudge, that I didn't, drag my feet on? What were the things that I dragged my feet on that I didn't want to do, or that I did but that I hated? What were those things? Because what the things that you should do in your marketing strategy and growing your business should be things that you enjoy to do. Like, I love talking, but I don't like small talk. Let's just be clear. Like, I'm an introvert. The small talk thing is just not for me. So I'd rather get to the point, get what I gotta say, and get up out of there. So I don't like small talk. And my husband, he likes small talk, and sometimes I just be like, just shut up. I want to hear this. So I just sit there and listen, because, sometimes I do say, you know what? All I want to do is just hear silence right now. So can you write down what you want to say and then save it for later? He don't like that, but it is what it is. So You have to know the best way to communicate and what was it that works for you in marketing your business. Then what you want to do is you also want to sit down and say, okay, these works, these didn't. What can I do to improve? Always look for improvement. Look for ways to improve. You don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater, okay? Just because something didn't work doesn't mean that you completely throw it out of the way unless you know that this is something you don't never want to do again. Because it could be just an adjustment or a tweak that will take you to the next level. So you want to do that. Then you want to sit down and write out your game plan. You want to write out what's your income goal? What is that income goal? If you wanted to make, $1,000 and you're selling this product for $97, then obviously you need 10 or 11 people to hit that goal. Maybe even 12 to cover finance charges and whatever else if you have a team that's helping you, get that money. So you always want to think about the profit. Always, if you're setting an income goal, if the income goal is to make $5,000 a month, then you might want to set the income goal at $6,000. Or that's what I do, because I want to factor in how much it's going to cost me to operate my business each month. Got to factor in my VA, my OBM, got to factor in all the programs that I use and all that stuff. So if I say I want to make $5,000 and I want $5,000 profit, then that means I need to really, guesstimate for $7,000 as the monthly goal. So that's what you want to do too. Then you have to say, okay, as I said, you got the income goal. How many clients is it going to take that I get these in the next 90 days, in the next quarter? If the overall total is X, Y, and Z, and I know that means that it's going to be $5,000 each month, then how many clients do I need to get that income goal? And what am I going to be offering? So that's what you need to do too. And also you need to take a look at the numbers. If you have a webinar and you want to, you have 100 people sign up and you need 5 clients, you're going to have 200 people sign up for that webinar, whatever the case is, or you just need 2 clients. 100 signups is good. And I'm just throwing out numbers, okay? So don't take that as the actual sign-up rates. But all of these things we have to take a look at, and this is stuff that I know a lot of people are not talking about. It's just, I made 10K in 10 seconds, and that's good. No, boo, that's not how it worked, because the first time you did something, you didn't make the 10K right away, unless you're just doing beta programs and testing it out, and then you really release this big launch and it happened. And I want you to know that this happens in every industry. Every service-based industry, every service-based business, you have to go through the numbers. You have to go through this process. So if you were not able to do this in quarter 1, now is the time to do this in quarter 2, so that way you can grow your business, hit those income goals, and be able to do other things, so you have that influence and you are seen as the leader in your industry, and people are going to you as the person that they want to work with. So those are the ways that you can review your quarter 2. You can set yourself up to make bank, and you can get all the clients that you want, so that, quarter 2 comes around, summer vacation is here, you can take a vacation. You can hire a nanny to give you like an hour or 2 so you can run off to the spa or run off to get a massage. Those are the things that I love to do, just for peace of mind and sanity, and just to pamper myself, because I think we're all worth a massage or 2 a month and a spa treatment a month. That's just me. So that is how you want to review, guys. So make sure you take inventory of what it is that you want to do. Take inventory of how many clients you need. How are you going to get there? That's a big process. The last thing is take action. We can plan all day. We can say, I'm going to make this much money a month. I need to get this client. So this is what I'm going to do. And that's awesome. And that is great. But if there's no action behind the words, or no action behind everything that you wrote down or put in your Trello or Asana, who gives a crap? Because you're just talking. It's just a bunch of words and you're not putting the action behind it. Now, if you're actually trying and things aren't working, that's different. You're learning lessons. But if you're talking a big game, saying this and that, and there's no action behind it, then you've got a big problem. The action piece is trying, is doing and doing and doing, and making sure that you're having those conversations, you're reaching out to people, you're building those relationships, and you're in front of your ideal client visibly. So you're on those podcasts, you're writing those blogs, or you're on guest blogs, you're doing those media appearances, whatever the case is, so that way you can grow your business. So if you're not taking the action and it doesn't involve you getting visible in front of your ideal clients, who cares? because you planned and you sat there on your hands all day. So review your quarter two. Let me know in the comments below how your quarter two went, and just be honest. Like quarter one. How did your quarter one went? Was it great? Could you have done better? You know, you've seen ways to improve. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, I could have done better on that. Like for me, when I review my week on how I ate, because I'm getting in the best shape as I can possible for this wedding. I review like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have this slice of pizza. I could have done better on that. I could have ate more vegetables, or I could have put like an extra 5 minutes in squatting or doing my ab challenge or whatever the heck it was. So really just take a review, and then if there were wins and your quarter one was awesome and you hit all your numbers, celebrate that. Congratulate yourself, and it's okay to celebrate that win. It's okay to say, you know what, I did an excellent job. I hit my numbers. I'm going to celebrate and reward yourself. It's okay to reward yourself. Celebrate those wins. It makes us feel happy, and then go get a massage. Then go to a reflexology place and get a foot massage. Go buy yourself something. For me, I have like a vision board, or I have a bulletin board in my room, in Empire East headquarters where I'm at in my office. And I have I'm not gonna lie, I have some handbags up there because I'm a handbag girl. I've always been that way since I was little. And so when I hit those goals that I really want, the ones that I really, really want, that's what I'm going to go by myself and do. Or I'm going to go treat myself and my family to a 3-day stay at Disneyland or whatever the case is. Those are my things. That's how I celebrate my wins. So celebrate your wins. Also, if your quarter went awesome, and let's knock it out the park April 1st for quarter two. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. Make sure that you plan. So today, take some time out to plan your quarter two. Plan those 90-day goals on what you want to accomplish, and share those 90-day goals so that we can support you. Don't feel like you got to keep it a secret. You don't have to share your income goal. If you do, great. If you don't want to, don't feel the need to. But share your 90-day quarter two goals with us, so that way we can support you, we can hold you accountable, and just really get you to where you want to be. So I'm signing off. My kids are outside. My in-laws are here. It's spring break, and I get to get some work done. Maybe I'll be able to record a podcast episode or two. We'll see. So stay tuned for more podcast episodes of the Empirenista Business Success Podcast, and for more empire building business tips here on Empirenista TV in the group, the Empirenista Business Incubator. So I'm signing off. Have an awesome empire building productive day, and I'll see you guys later.